A home is more than a house. A house is brick and mortar. It's vinyl siding, it's a foundation basement, but what makes it a home is the people in it and the memories that they make and the things that make it their own.
I feel at home when I am in my spare bedroom just trying to be creative. I guess I feel at home when I'm able to do something creative. The fabric is my headband business on Etsy, Bands on the Run. I was a volleyball player in high school, and I just always had difficulties with any sort of like hair accessories staying in. And so my mom is an avid seamstress and quilter, and she was like, hey, this might be kind of a fun mother-daughter venture. Let's go to Joann's and get some fabric, and let's see if we can make a headband out of one of them. And that was my senior year in high school, and it's just grown ever since. So there is a sense of home that this started in the childhood home that I was raised in. I think it's very important to get to know your clients and understand what home feels like to them, whether it's something as simple as a fenced-in backyard for their dog that they adore, or it's an extra space for them to be creative like me. I just want to understand what that space feels like to them, so when I'm showing them a property and they find that perfect space, that I'm able to negotiate to my fullest and get them that house that feels like home.
As soon as I could walk, I was on the field with my dad. So being a coach's kid myself, I knew as a father that part of my active lifestyle was going to be involved in every aspect of my kids' sports. Home for me feels like a place where you can be active, playing basketball, playing football, running, chasing, bike rides, walk through the woods. I'm from the Upper Peninsula, so yeah, we spend a lot of time outdoors. That's home. Like my children, I knew we wanted a home that had houses close to it with young children because they love to be outside and play with neighborhood children. I take that same approach with my clients that have kids. They're a blast to be on showings with because they're honest. Parents know when their kids love a house, so if the kids are happy with it, the parents ultimately tend to be more intrigued by the home they want to raise their children in.
Gosh, buying a home is such a big deal. I mean, that is, number one, it's one of the biggest expenses you're ever going to purchase in your life. And number two, it's where you're going to raise your babies. Even if they're not going to have babies, they're going to raise their doggy babies and their kitty babies or whatever they're going to have, or just them, and they're going to share a lot of memories in that place. And it's really important to me. Being able to come home for me and take off those work clothes from today and just sit my butt on the couch and relax and hang out with the kids when I don't have to wear the heels, although usually I don't wear heels. You'll catch me in my Converses half the time. Sorry. But yeah, I think it's just somewhere that you can just kind of be yourself and relax and, share it with the people that you love the most.
When the team feels at home in the office, they can relate that with the clients that they're going to show homes to. It's a very calm, peaceful setting, and real estate's not always calm. It's not, everybody thinks that they can do it, it's an easy job. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of responsibility. So when we have the environment at work that it is like home, we all lean on each other, we all support each other, that translates to the client too. Everybody brings their kids if they need to bring their kids. Katie, our assistant, she has littles. She'll bring them in to work with them.
We like to do a lot of things. We like to dress up. We like to sing. Singing and dancing is an everyday thing in my house. They like to do any arts and crafts, really. Coloring, painting, chalk, pretty much anything they can get dirty with and express themselves with. So Abby, she likes to make these elaborate pictures that just kind of have like her family in it, and Natalie's just kind of a free spirit. She does whatever she wants, whatever comes to mind, it's on the paper. I have a dog. Her name is Zoe. She's about 2 years old. We got her from a rescue about 3 months ago.
I've got my work family that is there. My dog goes with me sometimes. We love to foster our animals. In fact, we have an Instagram page for our animals because we all are very affectionate with our animals.
So home for me is the outdoors. I love sitting out on my deck, relaxing. I love taking my dog out on walks in the back, or just going back and hanging out by the bonfire. You know, the boys always said, "Oh, I can't wait to, go out in the world." And now that they're gone, they've left, but their hearts are still here. And I think that's what everyone wants to feel when they find their home, is they walk through the door and they feel like all is right with the world.
My dad's a contractor, and my mom is totally into interior decorating and designing. So I've been watching them. They rebuilt our family home from pretty much the ground up. So I watched them, and I grew up around that and different projects they did for different people. So I'm really able to take that and kind of transforming it into really helping me in this career, because I can walk into a space like my own, and even though it might be in real bad shape, I can kind of look past that and really see the value of what it could be. It was pretty much a total disaster when we moved in, straight out of the 70s. So we had lots of shag carpet and pink carpet and wallpaper for days. Homegrown, me and Aaron did a lot. We redid all the paint, we built a couple walls, we did all the flooring, everything. New light fixtures, new toilet, new appliances. The worst was the kitchen. There's lots of grease left over from the previous owner. We pretty much head to toe gave it a revamp. So that's an asset you bring to your clients, especially younger clients that might not have the budget to really get exactly what they want right away, to be able to, hey, this could actually be really wonderful. You're just gonna have to put a little bit of TLC into it, give it a little bit of love, but it could really turn out to be your dream home.
Home is going to have a different meaning for everybody. For me, at this stage of my life, it's quiet, it's serene, it's my peace. We get the family together, we play games, we go tubing, we go swimming. It's a very peaceful, family, fun place. But I always said, even when I was a kid, that I could live on a boat. I could still do that. That would be, if I had my choice, I would live on a boat.
I think it's a great thing what Tina's doing by doing this client appreciation, One couple that I think of in particular, they have a little girl, and it was a tough road for us to find them their house. And now that they're in their house, she's constantly sending me pictures, and doing this client appreciation excites me to be able to give back. And it's just the little things that we can do to show them our gratitude for working with us and hopefully working with us again.
Just relax, be yourselves, and enjoy yourselves. We don't have to talk houses. We don't have to talk anything like that. Just know that we appreciate you so much, and this night's on us, so have a great time.
The closing is my favorite part of the whole transaction. So I get to build up to knowing that person when I first meet them. And then as we look through homes, they talk about their children, they talk about the things that they're looking for, and it gets very personal. And then by the time we get to the closing table, handing over the keys is my favorite part.
It's a really good feeling, because I remember how it felt when we finally got the keys to our house. So I just don't want to ever lose that feeling with my clients either,
That's their happy time. They've got the keys. They can go move in and start making their memories. One of the things that I like to say is I love being part of their journey. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm part of their journey. I'm helping them find a place where they, are going to get married. They're going to start a family. They're going to retire. Whatever it is that their life is leading to, that's going to be their sanctuary and where that happens. So that's going to be where their memories are made. A house is brick and mortar, but what makes it a home is the people in it and the memories that they make and the things that make it their own.